And it goes a little something like.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today I am currently in my studio. I'm also recording a full day in my life, which will be on the next video, but I'm doing like a get ready with me while I'm here because I have my makeup kit here and I wanted to use some of my makeup products that I use on brides. I'm mostly just gonna do my face and probably fill in my brows, but other than that, maybe throw on a little mascara. But I don't like to do too much makeup because I don't like to take it off, you know? Like, I just don't like having to take all this makeup off at the end of the day, but I like to still put on a little something. But I have my brushes here. They're all cleaned and then I'll clean them after I am done. But first I'm gonna do my base. I put on the moisturizer I have at my spa, which is the Skin Script Ageless Moisturizer. So I have that first to kind of prep my skin. And then I'm gonna go in with my foundation. Oh, I like to use a few different foundations in my makeup kit. I like to use the Makeup Forever HD, which is what we've got here today. I put them in these little containers because it's so much easier to carry my makeup kit with these little like makeup containers. See? And then I also I always love the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I like the NARS Luminous Silk, I think is what it's called. Or not the Luminous Silk, the NARS Radiant Longwear, I think is what it's called. Longwear foundation. And then I am gonna mix my colors here. Another drugstore foundation though that I love to use, because I am not hating that drugstore, okay? Some of my foundations in my kit are also the Maybelline Fit Me, because I think that foundation is amazing because it is good for the camera, because it doesn't give back flashback, plus it's just really coverage. So I'm just gonna apply this on my face. Also, I wanted to chat in this video since I'm literally in my studio. Also, my mirror is right here. About being a solo esthetician. Now, I've done a video about this before, being an esthetician and being like in your own suite, but I'll do like a little catch up how I'm feeling now because it is 2023 and I started in 2019. So basically, any advice I guess I could start with, is that a good match? Yeah. Whoa, I look scary. Any advice I'd have is it is not easy to become a solo esthetician. So you have to like seriously really want it. You do not make a lot of money at first, okay? I still like don't make this crazy amount of money because I started with no clients. So it's possible. If you want to jump right into after you got licensed, if you want to jump directly into starting your own business, it's possible. But at this stage, 4 years in, I feel like I'm starting to not recommend it as much because I feel like working in a spa really gives you the experience of being under somebody else's name, and it's so much easier to market that way. Because I used to work at this salon like literally around the corner from my salon suite, and I was the receptionist, and people used to call and like I would just book them with someone. So like that is the best way honestly to grow your business, is to just work in a salon. I literally look like a ghost. Okay, whatever, it's fine, we'll fix that, don't worry. But I literally kind of recommend working in a salon and just for like even a year building that clientele, because like I said, I would just book people like with that one esthetician. Like I'm like, you have no choice, you have to be with this esthetician, because some people would just call in and be like, I want to book a facial, I don't care who it's with. So that's what I'm talking about. Like we would just book them with someone. So that is honestly the best way to grow. Now, I started it right off the bat because I felt like I knew enough people who would possibly want to come. Also, I'm going in with a Makeup Revolution concealer. I love this concealer. And I did like have a decent amount of people, but I'm still growing 4 years later. Like, it's not easy, it's slow. I don't make that much money up front, you know what I mean? You have to put a lot of money into it. But if you have that type of drive and you love like going out there, putting yourself out there, marketing, doing all that, then maybe you would thrive. So it's really just kind of how you want to make it. But it is definitely expensive. I know a lot of people have been like wondering about that, like just jumping right into it. Okay, I'm putting this concealer under my eyes and a little down and then a little up to highlight. I cannot get over how ghostly I look in this camera right now, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, that's good, right? Nice and blended. I always put it on my eyelids. I started my business in 2019 and it was going super well, and then COVID happened. So I feel like that could have been a huge factor in my business too, because COVID was like a whole like year and a half of businesses like suffering. I feel like we did not easily recover, like even though we were allowed to open like in Illinois in June. So I feel like that could have been a huge factor too. So my opinion's like a little different, but I'm gonna be going in with the e.l.f. what do they call this? We'll just call it that, the e.l.f. powder, but it's the luminance one. So this one literally has like shimmer, not shimmer, but it has some glow. And I'm gonna be taking my Morphe M510 brush. Also, Morphe's like going crazy right now. It is like a little under fire. They're closing all stores in America, which is crazy to me. Hold on, I need to, like, dang, I really like Morphe, but like the actual products, but all the stores are closing. So I'm gonna put it on my eyelids, a little underneath. Can you see? Yeah, I love this powder. It is super nice. One more advice on going solo. I recommend possibly doing it like part-time first. If you could share a studio with someone, could, I don't know, just like have a small space that's not like super expensive, and then you also have like a second job. I feel like that would be more beneficial for you starting out. I have almost always had a job while working here, like owning my own suite. I worked at a skincare company in 2019, which is when I started. I worked there for a long time, like up until 2020, and then I worked for this company that I did bridal with. That's how I kind of got into the bridal business again, because I've always liked makeup, and that was like my real passion, was doing makeup on people. But so I worked for a bridal company for a while, and she would like give me weddings and they'd be like contracted under her, but I would make money that way. I am a server. I just feel like if you love what you do, you can make an amazing income out of it, or make an amazing career / income, because obviously owning your own suite and actually being successful, you can make endless money because it's your own business. But you have to build, and it takes a long time, and you have to market, and you have to really like put yourself out there. It is not going to come overnight. It's like I said, I'm 4 years in and I'm still serving because I'm trying to buy a house. And that kind of brings me though to my next thing I was going to talk about, which is like when you own your own business, you have to remember that you have to pay your own taxes. You don't have like a W-2. You are either 1099 or you work for yourself. So taxes is coming up. I already have like the money saved. You have to put it aside. You have to tell yourself that yes, I just made $100 on a facial, but technically I need to put 20 of this away for taxes, or if you're gonna have like write-offs, business expenses, because obviously it's very expensive to own your own business, you could have write-offs. But I am trying to buy a house this year, so I haven't been like full-fledged investing in my business, you know. I have tried to like set a bunch of money aside and show income this year, so I am gonna have to pay taxes on that, of course. But yeah, that's like a big thing you have to take in account, and you have to remember that you don't get retirement. You have to do your own 401ks, investments somewhere else. You don't have health insurance, so you have to get your own health insurance. These are just like things you have to remember when you own your own business. Like, you're not working for someone, so nobody's handing you these things. You have to do it yourself. And my blush palette, hold on, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna use the Blink Go Getter face palette. Got it from Flip when I did my sponsorship with them. Okay. Cute. I like it. Little blush. Another thing when you own your own business too is that as estheticians we have to do CEUs, which is continuing education, and when you work under a company, they sometimes will like pay for it, they'll send you places, so that's also coming up. As an esthetician, it's every odd year, so mine is, it's 2023, so it's an odd year, and I need to make sure that I do my CEUs by the end of September. For Illinois, it's September 30th. I don't know if that's like a universal thing or if that's just an Illinois thing. I don't know. So yeah, I need to find a way to do my CEUs and get those finished. Okay, I wanted to go for something that I know I've talked about in a different video that I've been like struggling with. Also, these like brow hairs. These brush hairs are like falling out. I need to get a new highlight brush. Well, I guess I got this one. I thought I got a new one too, but I guess not. Something I like struggle with as an esthetician, also I'm using, I love Makeup Revolution, by the way. Makeup Revolution. This is the bronzer and this is the highlight in Highlighter Reloaded. Oh, Dare to Divulge. Like, it's crazy. Like, can you see that? Can you see that? Wait. Oh my god. Anyways, I can't do sit down videos because I get so distracted. Which is so funny. I'm like ADD, I swear. Oh my god, look at. Anyways, is I struggle with like a work-life balance, and I feel like owning my own salon has been a struggle for the work-life balance for me, because when you open your own salon, your hours are kind of like all over the place, and you have clients kind of coming in at all types of hours and all types of times, and there's not really like a way to prevent that in a way. Like, okay, my salon is open from like 11 to 5 / 11 to 7 some days, and you could have a client book at 11 and a client book at 6, and you have like 5 hours in between, especially while you're still building. This is more for people who are still building. Props to you guys if you are here from 11 to 7 every day. I envy you. But this is more for people like that. So I struggle with it because I'm constantly coming to and from the salon. I just feel like I wish I had a more structured schedule. But I've just worked with it, and I know that this is my life and I chose this for myself, so it is what it is. But if you like someone who's super structured, I'd maybe make your hours like smaller at first, but you also want a custom, or not a custom, I don't know the word, like make it for everybody. Like you want to make, is it a custom? I don't know. But you want to like make it so that every single person can fit, and like the people who work, they can't come till 5, and then the people who don't work, they want to come in the morning, and so it's hard to like accommodate. that's the word. It's hard to accommodate everybody. So it's something that I just like have been battling with. So you have to kind of like take that in account when you're starting your own business. You might be working all types of hours. Plus, I am slowly starting to kind of merge my business, if you guys have noticed, into more bridal. So I want to be more on the bridal side of business, because that was like my real passion before going to school. I wanted to be a makeup artist, so I went to college for makeup, and that's like always something that I wanted to do. I went to Columbia College in Chicago for more theatrical makeup, not as much like this beauty makeup, but I've always loved beauty makeup too. Like I always did proms and homecomings, and I still did weddings. I did weddings in like 2016, 2017 when I was like 19, and I just have always wanted to do that. So I'm slowly kind of merging my business into more bridal. I have like made a new, not even a new logo, I just kind of made it a little different. So I have like my MXA Beauty bar, and then I have my MXA Beauty, the bridal company, and I made like a new logo, but like I said, it's like not new, I just kind of like changed the bottom part. So now it's more like this, and it says the bridal company, and the amount of weddings I have this year is just like insane. And I have been working with Mariana a lot on a lot of hair. We're gonna try and do some like photo shoots this year, market and advertise more as like a hair and makeup team, and really grow my business that way, because I love doing brows, waxing. I don't love like, my passion isn't doing facials like hardcore. That was something I liked after going to esthetician school, and I realized like, oh, I kind of like doing this and I could do this. Let me get my brows. But it's just like, that wasn't like my tried and true passion. I love doing makeup. So I've been building my kit for years. Let's do this. But yeah, so I'm really gonna try and grow in 2023 more into bridal, and so you guys will kind of see more bridal videos on YouTube, more like makeup surrounded videos, stuff like that. So I hope you guys like that kind of stuff. But that is a big part of the esthetician world, doing makeup. It's not really something you're like super taught in school, but I just know how to do makeup before I even went to school. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I need to get nice and close to this mirror for the brows. I love doing brows too, and I kind of want to start doing like some brow staining or laminations. So I might look into doing that. But yeah, I want to do more makeup. So we'll see where I go with that. But I'll keep you guys like updated and stuff when we do like our photo shoots. And if you guys want to know more about like my bridal, I could do like maybe a video about it. But honestly, after my brows, that might be all I kind of do, because my eyes get really bothered by mascara. Like my eyes are babies when it comes to mascara. I don't like putting it on. They get really itchy and really watery. And I've tried all types of mascaras. It's not just the one I have. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to sit down with you guys, talk about some stuff that I see a lot of comments about. Hope it's like somewhat informative. Okay, hold on. Like more questions, leave them down below, and I can either do another one of these videos, or I need to clean these brushes now. But either I could do another one of these videos, or I can incorporate it in a vlog. I have this lip gloss I like. I love my tried and true NYX Butter Gloss. This one's actually mine, so I'm putting it on directly on my lips, because this one's just from my purse. I love like creme brulee, tiramisu. This is tiramisu. I like, there's like this really light one. I I can't think what it's called. It's not creme brulee. I don't know what it's called. But tiramisu and creme brulee are like the OG colors. And this one, cookie something. I don't know, butter cookie. But yeah, that's basically all I'm gonna do because I'm gonna put my glasses on. But I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was like entertaining enough, because I was more so just kind of like talking about owning a business, but that's like my main focus, and that is like the main questions that I get all the time under my YouTube videos thing. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Sorry if you can see my ring light. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.